Welcome to the Energy Hour Podcast. Get ready, because it's loud, funny, and we're ready to shake things up. You know, the guys started this journey as renewable energy experts since 1993, by the way, thinking they were just here to save the planet, hug the trees, and protect the whales. But guess what? They dug deeper, and this rabbit hole opened up a whole new world. Now they talk about everything. Home improvements, real estate, house flipping, and just life in general. Bringing you not only the latest on solar and renewable energy, but also inside tips from house flipping gurus, real estate investors, tax experts, Airbnb pros, and so much more. It costs you nothing to tune in, but ignoring them? Well, that could cost you big time and missed opportunities. Blowing the whistle, spilling the beans, and giving you the real scoop on everything from solar panels to flipping homes, tax liens to mobile homes, the Energy Hour Podcast. And now, here's your hosts, Christopher Moss, Robert Musikowski, and Steven Laserson.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Moss. I am your host of the Energy Hour Podcast. It's Happy Thursday. Am I talking about February 20th? Yes, I am. I don't know why. February 20th, the year's almost gone. We just started, everybody. What's happening? I am here with this amazing lady named Rocio Luna. Hello, Rocio. How are you? Welcome
I'm doing
to the
fantastic.
Energy Hour Podcast. Glad to have you guys. Hey, you got some guests with you today, man. Now, we were going to talk about some insurance, but, you know, Frank over here said, let's get loose. So,
I mean,
what's up with that, man? What's going on?
I think Marisol said it first, but
Is that what it was? But anyways, we're here to talk about many things, right? And this is their first time at the studio, and I appreciate it. On this side, we have Michael. We've got Frank. She likes to call herself Mari. And of course, Rocio, right? So why don't you tell us about what's going on with your guest, and let's get funky.
Let's get funky. What's on funky?
Should I bring the wine out?
No, actually, I don't drink.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
Okay.
So very excited to be on your podcast, Chris.
Thank you for
obviously
coming.
super more excited to have my client and my dear friends over here from Aero Services.
Aero Services.
Yes.
What do they do?
They haul. Oh, I'll let them talk because obviously
Okay.
they can talk a lot better.
All right. So who wants to speak up first?
so Marri and I are with Aero Disposal Services, and we met Rocio last year.
It's been a year.
Does it have a mafioso portion of that disposal service?
You know what? We when we meet new people, we
got a couple of clients.
We don't test their gangster out until a few weeks into it. But
All right,
let me tell you, we did test. Eventually, we tested Rocio, and she proved positive for gangster, and it was great. But Aero Disposal Services, thank you for having us on.
Yeah.
Rocio, thank you for the invite.
You got it.
We're always every time
Appreciate
Rocio
it.
says jump, it's like who doesn't, right?
Right. She's like the queen of springs.
She's
Just go.
Yeah. So
Right?
when she invites us places, we kind of tend to, and she does the same for us. So we're happy.
Oh,
to be
yeah,
here.
of
And,
course.
so we're I'm
Absolutely.
not going to call us a small little trash company because we're not. But we do trash specific to construction. So
disposal.
Disposal. So we haul it and dispose of it. And we service all of Southern California. We have a 50-mile radius from La Puente. And
Get out of here.
Marisol's been with us for about 3 years.
Going on 3.
Okay.
I've been with Aero myself for 4, but I'm not a stranger to the trash industry. Been doing this for 20 plus years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you get into it?
I got into it through demolition. I was working
of
for
course.
a demolition firm for the first 5 years of my career after I stumbled upon the great Jeff Perry over at National.
Okay.
And he actually, I had no experience in construction at all. I was doing R&D research for a safety manufacturing company. And they were constructing gear they were making safety equipment for the construction industry.
I like it.
So, and I wasn't even in sales or anything. I was more on the research side.
All right.
And a salesperson called off sick that day, and they sent me to do a sales call. And
Jump in the seat.
Yeah, and I met
like it.
I met Jeff over at National, and it all spiraled out of control from there.
I love it.
I walked out of there. I walked in trying to sell gloves. Walked out with a job.
Check you out, man.
Don't tell
Congratulations.
Don't tell the good people at Live Safety this story, but that's how they lost the great one.
The great one. He took trash to a whole new level, right?
Yeah, and it's been fun ever since, because I think after working in demo and after being around contractors for so long, you kind of learn to love it, right? And it's a unique group of people. I mean, just the people in this room. We all have sort of a background in the construction industry.
Yeah.
And I think it's a unique field because that's how we met you. And we just met today and we're already getting along.
Can you imagine that?
Right? And I think it's a special breed of people,
Absolutely.
So I'm super grateful. I've had a great journey. I've learned a lot of great things and I've worked for a lot of great companies.
Yeah.
And, again, working here at Arrow, it's not on a smaller scale because our operational capacity rivals that of the Republic Services and the Athens of the world.
I love it.
When you really just boil it down to the central area that we focus on, we could run circles around everywhere.
Well, this is a big topic, right, guys? Pacific Palisades.
Yeah.
I mean, now's the time to become filthy rich, I think.
Well,
I guess. Well, why not? You got to demo the stuff, right?
But I mean, there's so much restrictions. I mean, poor people, they can't even get anything out.
I'm completely tripped out about what's going on there. You got people, and this, the banks can't wait to pull the plug, right? But they're going to pull the plug on what? A wasteland? There's nothing there.
So, they're still trying to categorize it. They're still trying to figure out what to do with it. And it's we're a month in now.
Yeah, at least a month.
This whole thing. And the unfortunate side of this is, when you talk about natural disasters and these unforeseen circumstances, the bad side to it is that you're right. Contractors are already out there looking who's doing what and what we're going to do with the waste and how soon they could start moving and who they could bill, right? Disasters like this.
Unfortunately.
The unfortunate circumstances, it equates to work and money, right?
As an ex-police officer, I did that too for a minute, right? You got to watch out for these unscrupulous people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there. People are going out there making these fake IDs, and these houses are not cheap houses. These are very, very expensive houses, $3-4 million homes, right? I mean, they're right on the ocean. Hello, right? I mean, so you got to be watchful of everything you do, and most importantly, I think we got to have a little charismatic feeling for these people because they just lost everything in their house, and they were probably saying, "This will never happen to me." And here we are, right?
Yeah.
And can you imagine being in their shoes right now? It's tough.
No, it's crazy. Right?
And then you have these homeowner insurance guys that are, did you read the fine print?
Nobody ever reads that. Nobody.
And I love how you talk about this all the time. She exploits, and she just completely, if you're bad and in the insurance business, she's going to rake you over the coals. I'm telling you right now. I do not want to be around her when she's got that sledgehammer in her hands because she's going to just tell you how it is. Am I right?
It's true. Rocio knows her stuff.
And she educates everybody at this table. You'll be getting me, I'm sure, right?
Yep.
I'll be on the team Rocio.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yay, right? Hey, who knew, right?
Everyone needs to jump on the Rocio bandwagon. I know we're trying to get her on board over at Arrow.
And
trying to get our EMR ratings down. So
why not? Get it all taken care of.
But going back into the fine print on the policies, and it just goes because it's not even who I'm in the insurance space. I don't read that, and it's nobody's fault because when you sign that, you kind of you trust your agent to give you a packet, right, Michael?
Exactly.
If I give you a proposal, I'm like, oh yeah, looks good, blah blah. He's gonna trust that I'm being honest and giving him the best deal.
He knows where you live.
That too. He does. He's the best plumber. Yeah. Michael is.
You don't want to mess with this guy. He'll
plumber.
do something to your sewer side and it's over, right?
No. We would never.
So tell me about Michael, the plumber.
Yep.
How long you been doing this plumbing stuff for?
So I've been in the industry for about 5-6 years.
All right.
Tell him your age, Michael.
I'm 33.
Get out of here. Yeah. No way.
That's an amazing.
You look 17.
Yeah.
What's going on? He found the fountain of youth, didn't he?
Yeah.
Marisol's about to ask you for your facial routine right now.
Well, I moisturize at 7 a.m.
I want to see that one. So tell me something about you, man. 5-6 years in the business?
Yeah, I came from a sales background, and a buddy of mine took me to plumbing my first day. I loved it, and I worked for a few people over the years, and then 3 years ago, we started AYS Plumbing. We're right here down the street from you guys.
You're like a block away or so.
Yeah, we're close. I mean, I could throw a rock in my building.
Jeez, so you're going to have to come over and get some espresso in the back.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
We'll hang out and talk.
So,
Did you start in the trenches, like digging the trench, putting the sewer line in, all the, ooh.
Yeah, no, we were
you
doing
got
all
it,
that good
man.
stuff. You know, we started with one truck. It was just me, and honestly, my plan was just to be an owner operator and
Nice.
run, and then I blinked my eyes, and we have 20 trucks on the road, and
Get out of here.
Wow.
you know, we serve all Southern
Congrats.
California. Yeah, no,
Yeah, awesome. Kudos, man.
I'm just trying to,
Southern California, residential and commercial?
residential and commercial. So
Yeah, geez, 5-6 years. It usually takes people 10, 20 years to do what you're doing.
yeah,
You doubled your business last year,
yeah,
right?
yeah. We've
Literally.
doubled over the past 3 years since we started,
Yeah.
and we're just out there trying to help people. Just.
So you have, of course, a website, all your social media active. And where do you get your leads from? Just curious.
So it's a really
Word of
saturated
mouth.
market. So
Yeah.
word of mouth is one, but I mean, we're real competitive on Google, Yelp, Angie, Home Advisors, all those lead platforms.
And you're insured.
Yes.
That's very important, right?
Always.
How many times do you got to fight against a guy at Home Depot?
Oh,
That's freaking, come on. I mean, I don't really care. I think, everybody's got to have a living, right? I'm good with all that. But, you lost a bid for $300.
it's crazy,
I'm just like,
and then clients, they think, hey, we build them 1,000, and then
Yeah.
the Home Depot guy bills 300, but we're the client's like, this criminal. Well, I'm not the criminal. It's the guy. It's the guy with no insurance. That's the criminal. So.
And that's terrible.
But it's
Your gig.
it's where we live, and it's,
Yeah.
Gotta-
Plumbing is one of the most essential things inside of the entire home, besides the roof.
Yep.
If the roof's good, you don't worry about anything else. How's the toilet working? Is that leaking? Is this leaking, right?
Yeah, it's out of sight, out of mind. Your pipes are behind your walls.
Out of
Nobody
sight, out of
thinks
mind.
about
I
it.
like that, right?
So
Yeah, we do flips. So I run into stuff all the time, man. I'm a GC, so I'll just pull out my Sawzall and cut that crap out. Just Schedule 80, right, baby?
yeah.
And then, we'll do all our work. But, man, if it wasn't for the plumber, it's like he's like a surgeon. I kid you not. You should wear like hospital gowns and stuff. I mean,
Not all heroes wear capes, right?
that's right.
I
Not
agree
all
with that
heroes
one.
wear capes. Exactly. So it's a tough job, man.
yeah.
And you've done it for a while now, and you've doubled your business. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so what's next for you?
Next step
Owning
is,
California?
is we want to branch out, take
Nice.
over. We want to move into San Diego, Palm Springs area.
Do you do those
Sacramento.
RFIs, RFPs,
All right, what do you mean by that?
requests for proposals? Oh, we got to talk. We
Oh.
got to talk, buddy.
Am I out of the loop or what?
Oh, you're going to be in the loop, and
right
that's
on.
cool.
Right.
You may need to duplicate yourself
Okay.
so you can have a couple of you floating around. We're going to get you super busy.
Sounds like someone needs a bid administrator.
Right? Oh, look at that. Yeah, exactly. So
Right on.
I'm going to throw some things at you later on.
Cool.
And then we'll hook up. You're close, man.
Yeah.
No excuses. You better come and hang out.
No, I'll be over here.
All right, man. We'll hang out in the.
Well, you sold me on the espresso machine. So
Okay,
I'll be
yeah.
here for sure.
So, anyways, congratulations on your growth, and you're insured by a lady over here
Yep.
that knows her stuff. So I'm confident that you're properly protected,
Yep.
and rightfully so. Because if you screw up, I don't want to be on the other side of that door when you walk through. Listen, my parents used to beat me, but I don't need any more beatings, right? But, it is what it is. Mara.
Marri.
Madi. See, I told
Marri
you.
soul.
I don't know
I
how many. I don't know how
told
many
you.
of those you got left.
Oh, my God.
Chris,
I got like,
because you butcher that thing like 2 more
I
times.
mean,
This
like
one-
I'm on my second
know,
strike.
Mara, and I
I'm
think you're
just-
like a Russian lady or something.
Like Mara.
Do you do any
so-
Russian dancing by chance? No?
I don't.
Oh,
no,
darn.
but Mara did grow up in Compton.
I did.
Oh, she's a true beater. Look at this. She's a little gangster on me. I love it. So, Marri, tell me something about yourself
Well, I came
besides the Compton part.
the Compton part. Okay.
Yeah.
So I came from the steel industry. I was in the steel industry for 16,
Get outta here.
17 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, you don't look a day over 12.
I'm 45.
She looks amazing.
I don't understand
I
it.
say that, I mean
How
35.
the heck?
I was talking about my skin routine.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, she's 45 over here.
you're a handsome dude. You're a handsome dude. Hey, we're gonna talk romance novels later, okay?
Yeah, that's why I came. That's why I'm here.
Romance. Sorry.
You're like, shut up and sit down, right? Smack. Put this over your face. No,
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
sorry about that. You see, we get crazy here every once in a while, you know?
yeah, we're just
It's all
getting
good,
started.
right?
Yeah.
So
Let this Pellegrino kick in.
Pellegrino.
Wow, I had you sing with some wine in them, you know? Anyways, yeah.
So for 16, 17 years, and I wanted to try something different. They were hiring, and I was like, well, let's see how this goes.
What the heck?
Yeah, so I mean, so far everything's been good. I love it. Something different, easier than still, let me tell you. Less headaches. The only headache I have is Mr.
Your compadre?
Compadre over here. I'm kidding. I love him.
He's all
such a
turning
great
red
guy.
right now.
He is.
Yeah.
He's taught me all I know.
That's great, man.
So-
You know,
She's the top
20, this guy's
producer.
a vet. She's a top producer. Ah. So that's how you guys do it. You send out her, she does the hook, line, and sinker, reel him back in. And if the plumbing breaks, you just call Michael over here. You got that handled.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Take
I,
us to the make a feel.
you know, I can't. Yeah, I can't compare myself to Marisol. She's definitely the more attractive one out of the bunch.
100%.
Hello?
And it was, you know, Chris, it was time for me. I took a role to stay behind the scenes. You know? So I needed, you know, there was a time when, you know, when I went under the name of Giovanni Coco,
You know,
and I was using my body to attract business.
Yeah, you know.
But as you can see, those times are gone.
Chippendales, right?
Yeah, yeah, those,
You,
you know,
got your
gain a
stage
little
names.
weight, you know.
Paulo
so-
Fanucci, Bob. What do they say? You got to take your first name and your street name to be your porn name, right? Or something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
And so, you know, I got a girlfriend now, so I can't really whore myself out. Can we say that? And so,
Bleep you out.
know,
This is unedited, my
so
friend.
Marisol walked in at the right time when I found God, and and she came on board. No, but on the serious side, she's a
crack
tremendous worker for us. She,
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
that we do have we run a small sales team, and I could tell you that she's the first one in, last one out. And
Wow.
and I know how hard this business could be, specifically on women. And she's just got the right attributes and all the traits to do the job, because she doesn't take anything to, you know, people throw crazy stuff at you, especially our
Yeah,
lovely
you know, I used to deal with
contractors.
predators all the time.
Yeah, I know. And you know,
We used to strap on a 45 and say, "Excuse you,"
I'm like, I could handle this.
right?
And,
She's got this.
and I have, you know, over the years, she's shown me, you know, I ask her, I don't tell her, I ask if she could do certain things for the company, and she goes out and gets it done. And we don't have to worry about it. Kirk, the owner of the company, loves her to death. And we give her all the support in the world, just like we do with our other reps. So basically, we, you know, the way we're structured is we have one meeting a week, and it's Kirk and myself. And we look at our people and we say, what do you need? And that's it. What do you need?
That's how you get it done, man.
Yeah.
Hello.
We don't have meetings to go over wasteful items or crazy forecast. It's everybody has a job to do. We grind down. It's my opinion, the sales wheel was never broken, and people focus too much on the analytical. We get that at the end of the month.
Exactly, right? You're down in nuts and bolts.
Yeah, we went back. We went old school. We went back to the old school traditional way, in your face, true to form sales. And Marisol does that to the best of her ability, and she's one of our top producers. So
Hello.
Thank you.
There you are. Kudos, man. I mean, seriously, it is what it is, right? So you're doing great. So keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And remember, you can ask for perks. I maybe I shouldn't have said that, right? you know, my car is getting kind of old. The new Porsche?
I have a business car. I have a, you know,
she's got a
they
company
take care
car.
of me, company car.
Oh,
They take care of me.
Lambo?
I wish. No.
Oh, come on.
Come
Kurt
soon.
keeps those in the garage. I'm pretty sure she could borrow it
Probably
if she
borrow
asked
it
Yeah,
us.
one
right,
day,
right.
If I ask nicely.
She can definitely borrow that one. But that's cool, man. You just these are this. I tell this to everybody. Everything on this planet was meant for a reason. I don't care if you got beat up, if you got yelled at. I don't care. It's all meant for a reason, and it led us to this position right now today. Do you believe in that?
I do.
I mean, it's like, it's a universal universe talking. And I tell people all the time, man, trust your instincts, your gut instincts, and it'll never guide you wrong, because there's got to be something out there that's humongous, bigger than us, right? I'm just a little guy. I'm an ant in a magnifying glass, like a sea monkey. When I was a kid, they had these little things floating around, sea monkeys, and that was their city. How do we know there's no kid in a box up there that's going to lift it up in the future and say, hey, can I move those too? Just some crazy stuff, right?
Yeah. But
So-
I think it goes back to the victim mentality, right?
What do you
'Cause
mean?
I think, well,
Explain that.
Because everybody goes through shit, right? Everybody has a different story. Everybody has gone through some sort of darkness, whether it was physical, verbal, sexual, whatever it is. And it's coming out of that, because nowadays I think it's harder to find people that take accountability. So obviously I'm here surrounded by you guys. You guys are all accountable, and people are sometimes lacking that, because it's easier for them.
Nonchalant to just say, and then not accountable, right?
Yeah.
For whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I see too much of that. Yeah. That's when I'm the Dark Knight. I'm a vigilante. I straighten that shit out every day. But anyways, you're so spot on, man. It's just so true. And I'm really happy you mentioned that, because there has been stuff, let's just say, that happens to everybody at some time or another in their life, right? I could see this guy, a bunch of Schedule Lady pipes hitting him. You're like, oh, shit. Nobody, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Hitting him and knocking him with the floor. He's like, who didn't tell you that down? That was meant to be, because that's going to put him at the right track. And it humbles you, doesn't it?
It does.
And when you straighten things out, when you kind of put people in the right perspective, do you put people in their place?
Yeah.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah, I saw that.
She's
That's-
a thug.
She,
That's
she
all
said
you
it with
need
a,
from Rocio.
with a nice little.
I'm
and,
surprised. I was waiting for the lasers to come out. I thought you were done.
I ain't got my cape on, bro. Help me out here.
I was like, oh, we need a new host.
You never know what she's thinking. She has this
I
like,
love it.
face.
Yeah,
does. She
spicy.
has-
Get it done.
We told her that from the beginning.
You did.
Yeah, she's
I
in
can
my
see
office
that.
once, and I said, Rocio, you scare me. 'Cause I have no idea. Didn't I tell you? I have no idea what you're thinking.
I'd have been like, you don't watch Dexter, do you?
No, it's because so I have a resting bitch face, like, naturally. Like, look. Like, it's just, I just think that my
Honestly,
natural face.
I think it's kind of cool. It's like semi-mafioso. I dig that.
It's like, are
I
you
dig that
mad?
with you,
Are you
yeah.
happy? Are you sad? Are you alright?
Yeah, it's just,
Right?
it's just my face. I was born with, like, unfortunately, I was born with, like, a mad face. Like, it's just, like, since I was a baby, too, like, you look at my pictures, like,
Your kid, you're like, huh? I love it. So give me your normal face.
yeah.
That was
Is that a good one? Is that a good one? No.
Yeah, you put her on the spot.
I'm on this side of the table,
I
okay?
was trying
Said
to
normal,
relax
not
it.
constipated.
I have a whip in this drawer.
Did you say non-constipated?
I think he said normal face, not constipated.
Love that. You guys drive me nuts, man. This is cool. I love this stuff. So you have your faces. And you're right. You're totally spot on. Thank you for saying that. It's honesty and integrity right there.
Yeah, but going back to what Rocio was talking about, accountability and people, and someone asked me, you guys have a good network of good people, of good friends. How did you find each other? And then going back to what you said about, believing in something bigger, there is that, and there's energy, right?
Energy's all around you, man.
energy.
We're all Jedis. Do you get it? The Force is with us.
and we talked about humbling experience and people being humbled, and I think you do have to go through a humbling experience to finally find that good energy. And I think that when you do have good energy and a group of people have that good energy, you don't necessarily have to find someone. They find you. You find each other.
It's an amazing statement you just made. It's like having a magnet around you. Am I right?
Yes.
So the people that really, really need to be in your life will just,
Somehow.
they will back you thick or thin. Doesn't matter. You know, I can get a call from Michael at about 3 a.m. He's got a problem. This guy's not paying him on time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my garage, get 200 mil, saran wrap, my black gloves, and we're going to get my vertical auger. I'm taking this guy to Nevada. So
We're gonna get paid one way or
he's going to
another.
get paid one way or another. And I'm going to videotape this thing, okay?
He's like,
We'll put it on the dark web. But anyways, yeah, I got his back, right? Yeah. So it's perfect what you just said, man, because it resonates with everything we're supposed to do in life. Because, hey, I just turned 35. Let me just make that straight. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, she's like, yeah, right.
I believe it.
I just turned 63.
what?
I swear, man.
Wow.
I just turned 63. I feel as young as you guys are
Wow.
inside, but a little more wisdom. I like to get up later, stuff like that. I've been focusing on nature. I don't know if that means anything.
It does.
It does.
Me and
Peace.
it's complete peace. And then I can connect with all the other energy around me. I hear the waves. I got this humongous kite I fly, and it tires me out, so I need a nap. But
There's the age showing.
yeah, there's the 63 coming.
I'm right there with you, man.
I'm getting my back.
I'm right there with you.
We all go through trauma in our life, right? Yeah. And I think one of the reasons I went out of the police work is because on the side of the car it used to say protect and serve, not screw and hose, or beat somebody up. And at one point in my life, I started beating people up unnecessarily.
Wow.
I would take somebody, you hear about them all the time. Yeah. I was that guy, and I would stuff you in a glove box just for saying something stupid.
I mean, that's tough, man, because you, as a police officer, I've never, worked in that
City
industry.
of San Gabriel.
Oh.
I have Whiteface, Loma, Bloods, Crips, Montevilla, all the above.
Basically, all of Marisol's ex-neighbors.
All my tios and tias.
Check you out. No, but I did that because something inside of me said, go. I don't know if that means anything. Normally, it's when I go to the bathroom or something like that. It's pretty simple for me to understand. But something said go, and I didn't know what that was going to be, but I knew I was an entrepreneur. And I started to listen. And I'm very creative. I don't mean to tote my boat, but my brain turns off at about 2 a.m.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to design something or get something creative, get a romance novel going.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm still waiting for
I'm excited to read this book that you guys keep chatting about.
Hey, it's going to be hot.
The
trust
two
me.
gentlemen on
Saucy.
this side are excited about the
When she gives us the thumbs up, we're good.
You guys are good.
But, all these creative things that I put together and you guys have experienced and have evolved, if you will, into your careers now. Look at this crazy guy. I mean, he's freaking doubled his business. Mm-hmm. That doesn't come overnight. It doesn't. He's got to put his nose to the grindstone. Dude, espresso's coming your office. I'm telling you. I'm going to be delivering them to you daily because we're going to brainstorm. There's some good coming your way, and I thank you. Thank you. Yay, right? Yeah. Something's good coming. And, we're going to hook up Pacific Palisades. I know a couple other people in L.A.
Yeah.
Hello. I mean, the people, the red tape guys that move everything aside. Yeah. Those are my friends.
Yeah, and we, and I think that's how the magic happens, right?
Yeah.
We come together for one reason or another. In this circumstance, the reason was Rocio, and every connection that we have made, Rocio, Marisol, and I, it's not all of them have nurtured into more business per se, but definitely have merged into new friendships, more networking. And it's been great. I think what we've been doing for the last over a year now, and just meeting people, going out of our way to support each other. That's just the people that we hang out, and the people, even you two gentlemen. I always get the sense that every time we meet someone, we're all kind of built almost the same way.
Exactly.
super hardworking, always thinking, mind always racing, producing. And I think those kind of people, if you're not one of those kind of people, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time finding them. But like I said before, when you're kind of built the same, I think you kind of, like you said, magnetically attract.
Let me ask you something real quick, Michael.
Yeah.
Now, when do you turn your brain off?
It's hard.
At night, right? When you
it's
go to
at
bed?
night, yeah. But
What
even
time
at
do you
night,
turn down?
I would say 11, 12. But
See?
but I mean, I get up at 2 a.m. sometimes, and I'm running with ideas.
When's
I'll
your-
pull out the notebook.
What month were you born?
November.
Okay, that explains some of that. What time do you turn your brain off?
Lately, since we changed our workout routines to 7 o'clock, I'm in bed by 10:30.
You got to get it, right? You're getting
But
kind of
that's
being old for it now.
that's the only way I could do it now, because whereas before I would just stay up till.
You have kids?
They're older now. They're 20.
Okay, so they're out. They're doing their
One of
own
them
thing.
still with me. One of them still
Okay.
with me, and the other
Yeah.
one has his own business, and he's got his own mobile detailing shop. Shout out Sahagan's Detailing.
Hello, needs your
Right
car
on,
detailed? Come on down.
Come on now, get
What
my
is the
son.
name of his?
And
What's his
Rocio
name?
says he's like insanely attractive. So I
No,
don't
I
know.
did not say that.
I don't know. I think Marisol said that.
say that.
Marisol
No,
said.
no,
Marisol
no.
said that.
I don't like young.
She's on
young
camera.
People
She
younger
likes
than me.
older men.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But,
like older guys?
Yes.
Well, hello.
Always.
Hello. You're going to read my book.
Yeah, but it's
Who's your daddy? No,
But
I got a kinky side of me, so.
I think romance novel.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
But I tune out about 10:30, but I'm up at 4:30. I think most of us are up around very, very early, and we have to be up at
4:30.
Every
Dude, this is
morning.
not the military.
I know.
You can
right?
sleep until
I
7.
know.
But you got a lot of stuff you got to do.
I got a lot of stuff.
You got a lot of
to do.
things happening.
I mean, even before I leave my house, I'm answering phone calls.
Got phone calls
writing
going on.
emails,
Oh,
and-
wow.
And it takes
Yeah.
time, so it's nonstop. I mean, the thing that we do, is it easy? Yeah, in a sense, right? But it's even easier because we have a great team. We have a great operation. We have a great supporter.
That kind of makes it easy, right?
It does.
so
Kind of simplifies things.
yeah, because there's other
Good for
companies
you.
out there, and I'm not going to mention any names
That are bass backwards.
that are
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll say it.
And they can't get a 40-yard container to one of your job sites to save their lives.
See you Tuesday.
And
Right.
we're fortunate in the fact that Kirk has built an operation where we're running on a 2-hour window.
Wow.
And so see, for us, but again, that's been one of the reasons why we're so successful. And then you got people like myself and Marisol who are out there pushing each and every single day. And it's just it gets busy.
He said, that's why we're successful. And I said to myself in my brain, imagine that, right? It takes hard work. And I'm not just saying physical, I ain't been up and downstairs all the time, I used to be the, Schwarzenegger guy, didn't we, right?
Yeah.
One time we're tearing it up, but, now I'm thinking with my brain and everything else works still.
Yeah.
But, you do it the right way.
Yeah.
And you categorize stuff, which is very important. This guy's got a Gantt chart you'll never believe. Trust me. If he brought that into the mix right now, it would completely blow you out of the water. By the time I'm done with your RFPs,
I'm stoked.
you're gonna say, where the hell is our network buddy Michael?
Yeah.
You say, that stupid Chris, man. You got him this, and he's all over the place now. But that's awesome. And then she comes in.
And she
she
came
just
in, yeah,
puts it all together.
We talked about
Good for you.
about it earlier about finding good people and people not having accountability. And then when you do find someone that has all the traits, and that's Miss Marisol for
You
you.
want to duct tape her to the chair.
I might
You
like
want to
that.
hold on to her. Whoa.
I got 3 rolls.
Going on that topic, I mean, we've all dealt with like.
What, duct taping to the chair? Come on.
Oh,
Talk to me, sister. Talk to me.
No, I'm going back to finding good people and finding good employees, because we've all experienced bad employees. All of
me
us.
about it. Oh,
or
my
nightmares,
goodness. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can even talk about nightmares about terminating someone.
Right.
I think we all have the experience where it's like,
I don't know. That's not too bad. They come into my office, there's a 45 sitting there and some saran wrap. He goes, I got you.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Appreciate working for you.
it's not so much of that. It's just the stupid California laws.
Oh, yeah,
it's made to
even
go
though
against you.
even though it's at will,
Yeah, but they don't.
there
They
are
come-
people that, well, listen, not that this is an issue, and I'm not racist by any means, by any means, because I dealt with all creeds and colors. And when I used to hook people up, I used to say, listen, I don't care if you're black, pink, or polka dot, candy striped. You're going to my car, dude. You're going to jail. It is what it is. Because I'd get that little term of, oh, you're doing this because I'm X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
And I used to tell them, yeah, I'm doing that too. Just to be funny about it, But, there is a lot of people, and I've had people go to the NAACP or XYQMF, and I've got literally like half a ream of paper sitting there. Oh, and you look down at the complaint, and it's, well, Chris made me change my oil in the car that he gave me. Like, what the fudge? And that was the premise of the whole lawsuit. It's because I made an employee change. I said, listen, I'm going to give you the keys. I already bought the car cash. Can you put gas in it, change the oil, and not crash my car? Yeah, I can do that, And then,
There's so much I want to say, but I can't.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't. This is an open mic. This is California, baby.
Dude,
You can
everybody
give your.
deals with it. Even Michael, I'm pretty sure you've had we've had conversations
Yeah.
about, like, he calls me, like, all my clients have. Everybody has called me of
45
bad situations.
saran wrap. I'm telling you.
We're in California.
Michael
Like, he had a
seems
45.
Michael seems like the kind that
He's a little passive. Would you agree?
His disgruntled employees probably say, "Oh, he gave me anxiety and depression, and because of that, I have backaches."
Just pull your sleeves up like this and show them your tattoos. When I was in,
Did that
when I
happen
was
to you,
in,
Michael?
when I was in Folsom,
You look at them the wrong way, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you're getting sued." We're in California.
am I right?
Hey, but seriously, do you two gentlemen think that people are a little more sensitive these
Yeah.
days?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely sensitive.
I want to say something, but I don't want to
Men
hurt
are more
any feelings.
sensitive. I'm gonna put it that way. Men.
That's what I'm
are
trying to
getting
get
more
at,
sensitive.
and that's specifically why I
Yeah.
asked. I see it more in men now than anything
Oh,
else.
you got to get these people out of here, right?
With the younger men, not
Okay, yeah.
younger
Let's
men.
categorize it.
generation.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Younger generation.
Younger generation.
That's what I meant.
I'm
That's
at
what I
the
meant.
age of I don't give a flip.
They don't
doesn't
build them
matter
like
to
they
me.
used to.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, but I was one of the most jealous people on the planet. I kid you not. I'm going to be needing, 10 years diapers and shit. Like, I hear about all this stuff, right? Not that I'm gonna, but but I was a very jealous person. That was one of my pet peeves. And I always exploited that. And I actually went to a guy and say, can you beat me up really good? So my brother Steve says, yeah, drive out to Arizona. Mine's free, But I became a jealous person. And then, you know what it is? You have to take your mind off stupid.
It's true.
Am I right?
Yeah.
You have to remove your mind from this word called stupid. Yeah. And then you have to, once that's flushed down the toilet and you never bring it back, you got to keep yourself busy, right? Yeah. Because when you're not busy, am I right?
It's true.
Oh, let me go to Instagram and see what everybody else is doing. And then you go, oh, why do they wear Red Sox and I don't? Yeah. And then it gets, I think social media's crushed a lot of relationships. Do you want to talk about that?
I wouldn't say crushed a lot of relationships. I think social. I'm going to go back to the employee.
Yeah,
Look at your eyes.
it was those lasers.
To the employee issue. I think there's a lot of advertisement of attorneys saying, "Well, did you know this?" And like, were you let go recently? And
look at the billboards on the freeway.
Yeah.
Shit.
Go
every,
on the
they're all
billboard.
over.
every 100
Go on
feet.
TikTok.
I saw one about bullying. Have you been bullied? at
Get
work?
out of here.
And
No.
then I saw Michael's name on the bottom of it. Did Michael bully you?
Do you work for Michael? Yeah. Call here.
No, I'm dead serious. So in workers' comp, there's been known workers' comp attorneys that sit outside of clinics and they hand out cards. So it's not
Unbelievable.
themselves, but they're people working for them. I don't know if you guys have ever seen in.
Is that legal?
Nope, but they do it. They do it because they're not inside the clinic; they're outside.
Oh, there
so
it
same thing
is.
when people crash. I
I'm
don't know if
on
you
the
guys have
sidewalk.
been in a car accident. All of a sudden, you see like 5 dudes rushing to you, giving you cards, like, "Hey, call this number." The bodily injury. They're like this, like in LA.
Can I pull the spleen out of my throat first before I grab your card?
I'll sign after.
Right? That's just incredible. I didn't have any clue of that.
Yeah.
Wow. And
I was in a car accident about 5 years ago, and that's literally what happened to me. I was still
Get
in my
outta
car.
here.
Yeah,
So
I was
you
still in my car.
experienced it.
Yeah,
you were in your car?
I was in my car, and then people were coming to my car.
Wow.
Where did this happen?
This happened, I think this happened in 2019.
But like in what area? Like
What city?
Paramount.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Paramount.
downtown LA, right? Oh boy. They should just take a bulldozer to that whole city and start over.
I mean, at this point,
right? I mean, everybody's got issues, but hey, as long as they're paying the paychecks, we're good, right? We're fine.
Keep on moving.
But you were in an accident. You're okay. Thank you. You're
Oh, yeah.
walking. Yay. You have whiplash?
Yeah, I did get that.
Oh.
But I mean, going back to like people suing you, it was actually pretty funny. I crashed. It was the other girl that crashed against me. Her name was also Rocio. I just can't remember her last
Get outta
name. It was
here.
like some weird last
So
name. Yeah, it was
the cops going, who wants
Yeah, it was
Rocio
Rocio.
Moon.
Yeah.
The cops
And
going, who's at fault?
And check this out. We were both the same age. We were 3 months apart. And it was like some weird thing. Like our addresses had the same numbers. It was
sibling?
Yeah,
Maybe
it was.
she was your
She was like a little
sister.
shorter, but she was driving her boyfriend's.
Thank God for
Yeah,
that.
she was driving her boyfriend's construction truck, so she was shaken because
Uh-oh.
she
Oh, it was a company
she
car.
took she
Wow.
took the red.
Michael strikes again.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get that logo? A construction car plowed into your little car.
Yeah, and I obviously spun
She
out.
hit you?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
hit me.
You got the little spin
And-
thing going?
Yeah, and I was actually in there with my sales vice president and my claims
Oh, no.
assistant.
Did
So
did she go through a stop sign or a red light?
No, it was a red light, but it was a yield. So
Oh,
like
yield.
it was
No, nobody watches those anymore.
yeah.
It says go.
Everybody's on their phone,
Right?
checking
Oh.
Instagram.
Yep. Looking at the ads to sue their employer
It's true.
while they're driving.
Yeah.
So they sued you.
Yeah, they sued me, but it was so actually they didn't sue me in the beginning. She sued me because you have a statute of limitations. That's how you knew she was after money. That's what the whole thing. But at the time of the accident, so my car was all fucked up. Like I couldn't move it.
It's time to tow.
Yeah, I had to sit there. She was okay. The car was I think just punctured like the tire, and they came and they were everybody was good. We got exchanged information. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Her boyfriend came too. Like, hey, I'm sorry about this. I'm like, that's fine. I'm just worried about my assistant, my VP. Poor guy. He was like 60 something. Poor guy. He was
was in the car?
Yeah, he was in the car
Oh.
in the front. the airbags deployed. It's right
Oh,
before
yeah.
Christmas too.
Did you get hit by the airbag?
Yeah.
Isn't it like getting hit by Mike Tyson?
Literally.
It's literally did you ever get hit by an
I've
airbag?
never.
You never been-
Am I right?
It just goes poof, and then the powder.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a story.
My nose was broken by one, by the way.
I wasn't a.
That's why I got it done.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
I was actually in the prior
That's
car
crazy, man.
accident before this. This is like 2016. One of my close friends, no longer my friend, one of my friends crashed my car, and he had a DUI.
And you were in the car?
I was in the car, yeah.
Oh,
'cause
Jesus.
he was driving my car.
He had a DUI.
He had a DUI.
Wasn't supposed to be
and
driving,
He wasn't
maybe?
supposed to be driving. We switched spots.
How do I know that?
Right.
You switched
We
spots.
Yeah, we switched spots because
Crazy
I didn't
girl.
want to see my friend go to jail.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
we
10,
switched
15
spots.
with one.
Yeah, it was a like 5-car accident. We were the last ones to hit, and I just remember being on the phone. I was thinking I was on Snapchat and I was going to upload a story. And
You
next
were
thing-
on
I was
Snapchat? Oh, you were the passenger, though.
Yeah, I was in the passenger. I was like just normal, like all
Even
of
that's not safe, man.
No,
Fudge.
You know, Snapchat in general is not safe. Like,
Oh, you
I
know,
don't use Snapchat anymore.
we call it predator chat,
right?
right?
So what she was doing on it, I want to know more about that later.
Yeah. So you're doing your thing. And he's got a DUI.
Yeah, he was probably just I don't know.
Recent?
Maybe no, this is back in 2016. like,
Okay,
years
so
ago.
he had a DUI, and you did the most honorable thing ever,
Yeah.
and you thought of him instead of you,
Yes.
and you swapped seats.
We swapped seats.
Did anybody see you swap seats?
No.
Oh,
you guys
goodness.
So
Because it was a
lucky.
car, yeah. It was just like it deployed. We switched. It was so quick. We're like, go, go, go. We switched.
The
and
dust
I come
is still in
out,
the
and
air.
I'm
You're
just
like,
like, in
"Hurry."
shock. Well, pretending
Yeah,
to like,
yeah.
what happened?
Oh, who hit
And
me?
then I just remember this guy from the front. He was this black guy. He comes over to my car. He's, oh shit, your shit's fucked up. Like he was just like, oh, you're fucked. Your shit's like fucked up. And then like I just remember like, cause it was like all the way. My little white Altima. I had a little white Altima. Like the
What's
little.
in your water? Okay.
And you know, I was just like, oh, like I was just sad.
Yeah.
Bummed out.
Your car.
Yeah, so my car. Anyways, so my friend, you know, I ended up going to Kaiser because I was actually coming back from work, and this is actually
boy.
this is my 4th month in the insurance space, and
Oh,
I'm texting my
wow.
boss like, hey, like that was coming from a safety meeting. And they had sent me because nobody wanted to go over there and do the meeting. So
Snapchat,
they felt
safety
guilty.
meeting,
Yeah, they
switching
felt guilty.
seats.
They're like, shoot, we let
This
the new
is all
girl.
bad.
Yeah, we let the
I
new
told
girl.
you she was gangster.
And
So this poor guy's car was ruined too?
no, his car was good. The guy in front was okay because it was a truck, so it was
Okay.
like a little scratch.
Yeah,
It
yours was
wasn't bad.
demolished.
Oh
so.
yeah, it was demolished.
Gosh, man, they
It
make
was
these cars so
demolished.
weak.
Yeah. But going back to that, so my friend at that moment had said, "Oh yeah, well, I hope you pay or get a new car." He didn't.
Did he say thank you for
No.
switching seats?
Oh, he did say thank you.
Yeah,
He said thank you, but
it's
it's not
giving
my
you-
it's not
oh,
my
thank you.
it's not my fault that you lost your car. So
Get out of
yeah,
here.
It's not my fault that you
Odyssey.
lost your car.
Officer, let me tell the truth.
Yeah, it's not my
Oh,
fault that you lost the car.
no.
And he's like, you are a really good friend, and I'm sorry that this happens, but I don't have the money, and I can't afford, going to jail or giving you money. So, but I appreciate you, blah blah blah. And I was like,
I'll
oh,
always
dude.
love you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll remember
yeah,
you.
yeah.
As the car is being towed to the junkyard, she's got a thing around her neck going to Kaiser. He's
Yeah.
waving at her. Can you see the picture?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And then I was just like, fuck you, dude.
Did you say ex-friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
No.
like, excuse me, I wasn't driving. It was him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for telling a lie.
I lied.
That's crazy, man.
But life's like
Poor
that, right?
you.
You make a bunch
No,
of
and
And then
friends.
you got a ding on your insurance.
Yeah.
Bing. Your insurance goes up.
It was my first car accident, but it was told.
Oh.
So I used to. So I had liability, and I had Adriana's insurance.
No.
So
Tell
I
me-
didn't have anything
Tell me
covered.
that's not what. Seriously?
Hey, I'm serious.
She
Dude, I'm
sent-
Mexican from
she-
Santa Ana.
You know what she does? She sends you a box.
Adriana.
Put your shit in the box. And let's take you to the. He comes by and picks it up.
Is that, yeah, I
Frick
come
will
by and
pick
pick it up. Is that the one where I've seen some of her billboards.
goes
It's
like
her and
this.
a
Yes,
German
Adriana.
Shepherd.
No,
No, that's her
another
sister.
Veronica.
That's her
Yes.
sister.
Veronica.
Oh, I didn't even know they were sisters.
Did you know they're sisters?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Yeah.
Wait.
Adriana's the one that goes like this.
Is Fred Loya the cousin? What's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, that's cool. That'd be kind of nice, right?
Yeah,
Keep it in the
right?
niche.
Wow.
Yeah, Veronica's got a German Shepherd. I don't know why the German Shepherd's there.
Kinda
But
weird.
anyways, that's in the that's a book, right?
Yeah. It's gotta
That's
be a
weird.
book.
I always
But
wonder.
I mean, kudos to them, man. They're the bosses at marketing. Those girls.
Oh
Like,
yeah, she's like, and Sergio, my buddy that owns Drone 9 with me, says she's one of the most wicked people in marketing
Oh, yeah.
and in person.
Badass.
So I'm just, I
They're,
would-
they're local, right? Don't they live around here somewhere?
Oh, I don't.
I don't know if she lives.
so let me guess, you're paying $35 a month.
Yeah,
$29.99.
and I wasn't. Yeah, and I had no. Yeah,
The bare minimum.
Yeah, of course, dude. I was broke. I was 23 years old. Come on, I was driving an Altima.
Gangster.
Oh, yeah, that's like Ultima's like the official
but I
car
had-
for
I was
Latinas
just
on
gonna
the
say
bill.
that.
That's
No,
the
she was an
official.
Ultima girl.
Yeah, she was an
Always
Ultima
a
girl.
Nissan,
You know what they
yeah.
say, right?
I
You're
bet
either,
but I bet you she looked hot when she drove by.
Ultima owners are. What do they say, Michael?
Was it black?
They're either strippers or in the insurance
The
game.
insurance space, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Was it black?
No, it was white. It was white. It was the classic
It
white
was-
Oh
Altima.
It
my
was
You know,
white
God.
with chrome rims.
Yeah. You know, like in the white
Chrome
Altima, you go
hubcaps.
to those.
Yeah.
Not even rims, hubcaps.
You ever go to those like house parties where a white Altima comes in with a bunch of girls and people in there? That was me.
That
That
was
was
you.
my car.
Oh,
That
check
was
this
me.
out.
The girls are here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
Marisol, when did you have an Ultima?
No, mine was a Maxima.
Oh,
pretty
the
close.
sister.
The
cousin.
Let's see,
whoa.
Same shit.
2003?
Yeah, same shit.
2003? And it was like that champagne color.
Oh, man.
Compton color. Yeah.
This is too much. You are a rebel.
Was.
Now you're okay, right?
Yeah.
No more crashes lately?
No more crashes.
No more DUI friends in the car? and
No more DUI.
Snapchatting?
No.
You good? You over that?
Oh, yeah.
Look at her. She's like, that was.
I mean-
we knew that was too. She's like, she gave me that. Oh, of course, you stupid or something. That's good, man. That's good. Now you're advising, and you're making sure people are protected.
Yes.
Hello, because I mean, remember I said all this stuff is meant for a reason, and it made you better, did it not?
Absolutely.
If you had to do, let me ask you one honest question, right? If you had to do it all over again, the same exact way to be where you were in this studio, would you do it?
No.
Me, I'm like, hell yeah. No, but it could change you could have changed your future. You know? We don't know what's going to happen until it happens, am I right?
Yeah.
And sometimes shit just happens and you don't have any control. Nope. It's what you do in the instant of that occurrence. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean,
So
that's
it's how
how
you
me,
take
when
control.
you have no car, you're barely getting to work. I'm like, fuck, how am I going to get to work? Like, Uber was like,
Like
back
20
in the
years
day, that
out.
was- I mean, no, there was Uber then, but I mean, it wasn't as expensive as today. But I'm like, I can't afford Uber going back and forth. So what I had to do, I had to like work really hard to buy my own little car again.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I got a Chevy Cruze.
A Chevy Cruze. Okay. All right. So you recuperated. And did you get, and you hit this person and your insurance, well,
No.
you didn't have any, I guess.
Well, yeah, I didn't have any.
Adriana's like non-existent.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for giving me the letter for $35 a month, but I can't help you.
No,
Right?
it doesn't cover anything.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
None of your medical or...
No.
Wow.
So it was just like,
And this guy you hit really didn't have much damage.
no, he didn't have no damage.
He's like-
he didn't sue anything. He's just like,
I got this. You're good, right? So anyways, yeah, that's crazy. That was my bell of information just went off.
Uh-oh.
Someone's at the door. But that doesn't mean Sergio's got it. Lucky he's here, right? Anyways, maybe that was an epiphany, something you were talking about. Bing, bing.
I was like, wait a minute, there's only 4 chairs.
Right? So you learned a lesson.
yeah.
And
I
now
learned
you're here
many
to
lessons.
now you're here to tell about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Some portions of it.
Yeah, some portions of it. Some worse than others.
Oh yeah.
Wow, worse than that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
Worse.
goodness.
This is like surface level. That's like the easy stuff.
She ain't got nothing on me, right?
You never know.
Well, that's good. You had to go through all that stuff, and it is what it is. So, anyways, have you been anything crazy like that? I mean,
Oh,
From
worse.
Compton.
I mean, I heard
Be very careful right
we
now.
were talking about the
Worse.
the airbag came out and broke your nose.
It did.
That's got to be a horrible experience.
I didn't feel it.
Were you,
until
were, you- were you
afterwards.
like this, like those old ladies against the
No,
car?
I just
This thing comes out like a shotgun, bam!
had 2 black eyes.
Oh my goodness! What?
Yeah, so I flew out to Colombia and got all
So
done up.
what happened?
Yeah, what happened? Tell us one of those stories.
Yeah, I want to hear that one.
Which one?
give us a
I got the 2 black eyes.
Yeah, I like the black eye
Sounds like
one.
a good story.
Well, I was walking around and everyone was just staring at me, and I'm like, oh my God. They're like, are you okay? Did someone do it?
Is your boyfriend treating you right?
Yeah, are
Yeah,
you okay?
right,
I'm
right.
like,
There's
no,
that
I
little-
just got in a car accident.
Yeah,
you
his
know.
name's Bob.
Hit me in my face, and what happened. So I just, couldn't live with my nose being broken. So I had to go get it done.
Go to the professionals,
Exactly.
and they just peeled the first one off and plopped another one on there, kind of.
No.
No,
Just kinda
okay.
like whatever they do.
Yeah. The nose looks great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you get compliments.
No.
You don't get the movie star compliment.
No.
What are you talking about? You got like 10 gift cards this morning. She's like,
Here it is.
People send her gift cards.
Here it is.
No.
There's more to this story.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
tell you, there's been times in my office where Marisol starts telling these stories.
Oh, in
And
the
then
office.
That was
everybody
bad. Let me tell you,
turns
I was
around
bad.
and has like
They're like,
we
"You
look
did
at
what?"
each other like, did you just say that?
Huh?
I was bad. I was.
Okay, past tense, right? Right. And you've had your share.
I've always been an angel. I mean, it's surprisingly
boy.
amazing. It's
Everybody got a violin.
It's insane. It's insane.
Really?
Angelic activity. Yeah, I think I'm up for sainthood, actually.
Okay.
So, if you guys never met a saint before.
Michael's like, I don't know,
Yes.
There it is.
He's in my network. Oh, no.
I think we all got stories.
Michael, you? Any stories?
What? Well, about what? I don't want to incriminate myself. I don't know. What
like,
kind of
I'd
stories
rather
are we
not
going to tell? I
say.
mean, you know.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Tell us what it really took to double the business.
Yeah. No. We'll have
Tell
to
us
do
all
that.
the
Do you have
Guilty
a
air.
poll in
moves
your
we have to
office,
make.
Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do a little Ben verified on you.
Yeah.
We're gonna verify. Again, we all went through these things, right? I just came out of a divorce last June. Yay! Where's the angel singing from the sky?
Hey, did you have
know?
one of those? I see it becoming a trend now. These women that are getting divorced, they have these massive divorce parties. Did you have one of those?
I had my wallet pulled out of my penis.
That hurts saying it.
Yeah, thanks.
I sort of got a visual, and then I just had to then my safety function kicked in, and I almost blacked out.
I woke up and damn, I was broke.
That's why I'm a big believer on prenups. But how long were you guys married?
Oh, well, let me tell you a short Cliff Notes version of wow, me, right? June, it ended. Took me 3.5 years to get to the finish line. $20,000 later, right? Because that shit's expensive,
Yeah.
man. I'm just like, all right. You have
That's like 2 used Ultimas.
Can I?
No, that's like 3, dude. No, that's like 3.
Do you have a policy for that?
Ultimate coverage.
Divorce insurance, right? So, anyways, at the end of the day, it was 3.5 years. She got the house, but I got money from it. So I got a little cha-ching up front. Of course, I had to put that back in my house flipping business. And then I have 2 older daughters. One's going to be 36 and 32. And I'll just say that it was an interesting raising them up. 2 girls. I was the only boy in the family. And I was like, damn, I got the testosterone in this room is sick. And then all these emotions and high school and whoa. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have a period soon. All that stuff was true. It's so true. Poor guys that have all these women and just themselves. Maybe that's why they made some of these online websites. Yeah. But anyways, I'm just saying. And then I got to keep my business after I went through a forensic audit. They actually said, well, we want to know what the cost of that pencil really was. Okay, Bob? But I have QuickBooks. So my shit was down, man. Here's my balance sheet, my profit and loss, and zoom. They're like, damn, he is telling the truth. But at the end of the day, I walked away unscathed, if you will. And then, I got something for it. And I was really happy they had the house. It needs a roof. But, they got the place and they get to live there. My grandson's there. And all that stuff became okay with me. I was good for that. It was a good trade. Freedom and no spousal support.
Okay.
I was married for 38 years.
Wow.
And let me tell you something, guys. Should I say it? If you're married over 10 years, every year after that is the half rule. Mm-hmm. It's California law. So if you're married for 20 years, you have to pay her spousal support for 5. That's how it works. It's half of the time. It's like a prison sentence. I just said to myself, I was ready for it. I'm like, well, that's a long fucking car payment. It was going to be $500 a month for 20 years.
Wow.
So I added it up.
I could use that excuse
it's $100,000.
When the girlfriend starts asking about marriage.
You know what?
Get a
prenup.
I don't like prison. I don't like prison. I heard there's rape.
There's a guy named Bubba over
I
here.
heard there's rape.
Yeah, you're not that tall. Yeah, you'd fit in right.
I don't think I do.
You're
too
sleeping with me.
Well. Yeah, right. I definitely would be protected. I think. I definitely.
Well, my brother, many other stories where I became a cop, but anyways, it ends up once it's over and she's spot on. Rocio is very spot on with this. Protect yourself. And if you really, really love her or she loves you, it's going to be okay. But if she doesn't, she's not the one, right? Am I right? Keep looking. Swipe right.
So here's the question though. Would you do it again?
Oh, at 63, now I've changed a little bit. I think I would probably do it one more time. But, like right now, I have a girlfriend named Catherine, and she's Chinese. Who knew, right? I mean, I love Chinese food. Hello. She makes some crazy, amazing dishes, and she's the one on my little kite thing and stuff like that. But you know what? Let me just tell you this. When you're my age at 63, when you blink, you're 73. No shit. Look at this year. This is every time I look at it, I'm like, did this month already go by? That's crazy, right? So you just have to pick and choose your, what do they call them, your fights well. Am I right? And then you just got to hold on and go. And just remember, have yourself an exit plan. Parachute. You ever heard of it? Yeah, and not that's going to happen to you. I mean, you're perfect, right?
You know what?
He is a saint.
I'm just gonna confess right here. I'm not. I'm like 97%.
Pretty damn close.
I like you, man. You're good. You and me can have some fun. That's cool stuff, man. I want to hear some more of this guy. Come on, plumbing. Plumbing is plumbing, man. What do you do? What do you do?
Prenups.
Do you have kids?
Do you,
What's
yeah,
going
do you have
on
any
here?
kids?
I have no kids.
Oh, Lord. thank
Marisol's
you.
gonna start giving you these dirty looks right now.
Yeah.
When I mean dirty in a good way, because you just
No
said no
kids.
kids and you doubled your business. And you guys want to switch seats?
No,
No, he's trying to save up with those ducats, right?
yeah, no kids. Yeah, we got
You buy a house?
I have a house. Yeah,
Nice.
I
See,
have
prenup.
I have a fiance. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Marisol.
Yeah. Sorry.
Is she in the plumbing
Darn.
business?
No.
What does she
no.
do?
She's in the food industry. So
Oh.
she runs a restaurant out here in the Inland Empire. But
Get out of here.
yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah. No, she's cool. We got 2 cats and
Oh, there it is.
the 2 cats
that's the
are
one-
2
there it
children.
is.
But yeah, no.
And you're-
That's Michael. I
want to. Yeah.
Michael
Yeah,
Plums.
we're gonna have to do version 2. And we're gonna exploit Michael, bring out the beast.
Somebody give Michael a shot.
Yeah. No, I don't
Right?
drink either. No drinks.
Nice.
Garcia.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the only one that drinks here is Chris and Marri.
No, I don't really drink. I'll drink wine.
Okay.
I'll make some. I love to cook.
Nice.
Lobster tails and, just steaks and all the crazy stuff. And, I think that, you're having a nice steak and lobster and, a little wine. Stella Rosa, baby.
Stella Rosa?
Stella Rosa Black, right?
Only the
Try
good
the
stuff.
black.
Only the good
You're
stuff.
right. I mean, seriously. And then it's a nice thing to tip it off at the end. And I'm old and I fall asleep. No, just kidding.
That's too funny.
But it is what it is. So I mean, just a little bit. You got like a 12 packet in your fridge, right?
No, I don't drink.
At all?
You know what? I gave it up over a year ago. Cold turkeyed it, and
Something
I'm
led up to
still-
that.
You know what?
This is called that.
We talk. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we talk
Version
about,
2?
We talk about going through hard times. Back around 2017.
Yep.
I was working for Athens, and at the same time, I was going through a breakup, not a divorce, but a breakup after 12 years, and at the same time, started a new job at Athens, took over a facility, leading a team, and then my dad had back-to-back heart attacks.
Oh boy.
And so the relationship was ending, the dad was sick, and the career was there, and it just kind of all hit me. So at that time, I was drinking a lot, and it really scared the shit out of me.
Well, you were numbifying things.
That's what
You were
that's-
escaping.
That's
all
what the
Reality.
that's
Right.
what the therapist said.
Oh, you saw a
And then-
therapist.
I did.
Hey,
and-
listen. Let me tell you something. The reason the breakup happened is because you got to give her your closet too, dude. Didn't they tell you that?
right? No,
She's
they
got
didn't.
hers, which is a giant walk-in, and then you have this little it's like a homeless closet, and they have to steal that shit for their shoes. I forgot to tell you.
I thought it was Rodrigo the pool guy. You're right. You're right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. But yeah, sorry
So-
about Dad.
No, but
Is
you
he
know what?
okay?
Yeah, he's fine now.
Oh, shoot,
he's fine now.
Doing
but
the cha-cha.
but
and
even
he's at
after that,
Chippendales.
yeah, you know, I would drink after work, and then like a year ago, I had a checkup, and
You started
know,
when
the
all this
sugar-
happened.
Yeah, like heavily, and
Okay.
then I stopped heavily, but I was still doing it a lot, and
It's expensive, huh?
It's expensive. It
You didn't
doesn't
eat?
do.
Did
it
you eat?
doesn't. I mean, it did nothing for me.
It became
know?
your
It-
food too, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it was just it sucked. I didn't like who I was becoming.
My brother looks at me and he goes, "Why don't you start drinking?"
Yeah,
Fuck you. Right
And,
here, Steve.
yeah. So, and a year ago,
Do a little crack.
a year
killing
ago,
this guy.
I just decided to just say "f it all, man," and just
Did
Got-
you ever get to the edge?
back in 2017. Yes.
Okay.
Back then.
So
when
what
everything- Yeah.
what epiphany came to mind? Was Mom still in the picture?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
So
everything.
what did it, not the counselor, I'm sure.
No. I think what pulled me out of the dark hole
ditch.
was just myself.
Really? You did it yourself?
And then I just looked in
Wow.
the mirror and I didn't like who I was.
There it is. Yeah.
And
Truth.
I
Honesty.
looked like shit, and I felt like I wasn't myself. And the productive, outgoing, successful man was taking
Disappeared?
disappeared, and that's when I found the therapist.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah. So then, you know, epic comeback.
Little reality therapist talk.
Yeah. And you know what? Ultimately, I'm thankful for that, because I think because of that, it became and this is what she said, right? Jody, the good old therapist, when I walked in.
Jody.
And I unleashed all this bullshit on her. And I said, yeah. And then I think I talked for like 2 hours that day, and I didn't even let her talk. And she's like, well, that sounds like a lot. And she's like, look, Mike, it sounds like a little switch is broken, but we're going to fix it. And I can only guarantee
I like
you.
that. The switch.
Yeah, she says, I guarantee you one thing. When you walk out of here for the last time, you're going to walk out a better man. And a year into it, when I did walk out, I said thanks, and I was a better man.
Feel better?
I felt a lot better because
Wow.
I was able to put my ego in check, and I found new
Oh,
ways
the
to deal with
ego.
things.
The ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
So now I bring the motherfucker out when he's needed.
That's right.
And
huh?
then put him back into the closet with Rodrigo, the pool guy, when he's not needed.
I love it, dude.
So yeah,
Well, good for you, man. You're here.
I'm
And you're
here.
networked with a bunch of crazy people that
Yeah.
are just as crazy as you, right?
I think Marisol's crazier, actually, to be honest, because I don't frighten easily, but you know the stories she's got, they're pretty.
I could see her, you know, on a rainy night, coming out of the car and just walking
Catwoman.
towards the light
Yeah,
with something in her hand. I'd be like, oh shit,
Tommy gun
Tommy gun.
for sure, for sure.
And then her compadre pulls up in the white Maxima and gets out of the
Yeah.
car, and we just like, oh shit,
Yeah,
here we
I
go.
can-
Shit's about to go down.
Man.
Yeah.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
You know, it would be, you know, Marisol and Rocio and a few of her other friends. Like we could throw Crystal in the mix, and you could probably film like a gangster cholo Charlie's Angels movie with all these women in our lives right now. It would be
Oh,
sick. I think we can make a lot
I
of money.
like it. You know, Ruca Angels.
Yeah, rucas. Las rucas angelitas.
Oh man, that is funny as hell.
I would
I
watch
like
it.
this guy. He's funny,
watch
right?
it.
He's funny. And these two girls,
The angel babies.
they,
The Angel Baby.
they
There
even
you
got
go.
a title now.
Yeah,
That
both the
is
rating
like
be
that
on that
shit.
thing. G.
Rating on that
General
one.
audience.
Hello, yeah, General, you wish. But anyways, yeah. Look at this, man. We get together. It's Thursday. You all take away from your time to talk about stuff, and it's good stuff. It's stuff that we've put in the past. It's stuff that put us in check. It's stuff that, wow, I'm so glad I'm over with that shit. It excelled you, right? It made you refocus. Am I right? Refocus is good. And then here we are. We're on these paths of success. I am so flippin' proud of you, young lady. I see all the stuff that you do. I am probably your biggest fan. I haven't told you that yet, but I think you are supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right? You're all the above. Did you see that show? You know, I was 15 when that came out. I was 12.
I don't even know what show that is.
Wow.
See? Oh my goodness, that was Mary Poppins. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I grew up in a Mexican town.
All right.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
I was watching Chilindrina.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just so you know, Chris, Chilindrina is the Mexican Snow White. Because when you say Snow White to a Mexican, they think you're talking about drugs.
Oh my, you guys are freaking off the cuff. I'm gonna send you a link, okay? Just watch it. You're gonna go, oh. I like my version better, right? Oh my goodness. But I'm incredibly proud of what you do. She is a freaking animal.
She is.
She is, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm sure she growls. but you know what? You are just the epitome of success and what your future's all about.
Thank you.
From my version, looking from outside the box, do you see here things?
I say the same thing you just said.
Am I right?
When I wake up in the morning and I start checking the LinkedIn and stuff, and she's everywhere. She pops up instantly, but you know, she's such a hard worker, but she's also like one of the best friends that we have, because at this point we're friends. She's been over to the house. She knows, you know, my kids and Marisol and the whole 9 yards. And I think when you're as successful as Rocio is, and you still take the time to help other people, it just speaks volumes of who you are.
Without a doubt.
And just the character in itself. It's so, you know, you call her amazing because of her work ethic. She's amazing because just every single aspect.
You're what they call a good human being.
Exactly.
You're gonna get
that very often.
And you know what? You're gonna get a cape. I'm getting you a damn cape.
Yay.
Which one?
Batman cape?
Batgirl?
A Snow White cape.
There'll be an R on the back. Circle R. That's cool. You're great, man. I think you're great. I think it's fantastic to see you grow in what you've done. Right? So don't stop.
Oh, it's just the beginning. So.
Oh, did you see? Is it one of those?
Like, oh no.
I heard that once at a massage parlor.
Right?
It's just the beginning.
Oh, Lord. That's so funny.
How did it end?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Where'd you get these guys? This is what you call living life. When you can laugh it off, right? You get some of these other little people that go to this corner and hell no. You got to let it go. Am I right? You just got to, if it wasn't for humor, that edge you're talking about, I probably would have said sayonara a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's because of that.
You can't hold it in. And I can tell you, I've taken about 672 ride-alongs with Marisol. She does not hold anything else. Anything in. She doesn't even hold in the farts.
That poor chair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, we're going to have to do version 2. And that'll come out with some serious information, right? It'll be a great show.
It'll be a great show. That's for sure.
Well, this is an avenue to release all your stuff. It's kind of neat when you guys are going to see yourself on video and audio and all the other stuff. You know, you're going to say, wow, I look interesting or I sound different. But the greatest thing about any one of these shows that happen is when humor comes into it. I kid you not, it's one of the best remedies to anything in any show is the humor and especially the network you guys have created, right? This is long-term permanent friendship that I'm seeing right here. Mm-hmm. And this is a magic that is very difficult to attain. And, you know, you see them all the time. I mean, how many people try to sell you every day? I mean, I must get like 30 of them. Hey, I want to make sure you're a good fit. Come on, dude. Seriously? I wish I could crawl into LinkedIn with a baseball bat and just start slamming 3 or 4 of these. I mean, you get it all the time, right? Yeah. But anyways, I love the collaboration you guys have created. you have a very tight, a very unique network, dude. You ain't seen shit yet. I'm telling you. You and me.
I'm fired up.
Are you ready?
Make it happen.
I got you. And with some of maybe the peeps that I know in LA,
Yeah, I mean, Marisol and I, we welcome each and every single opportunity that someone will extend to us.
we're gonna get her a Lambo. You have to got to make some extra cash, right?
And we
or
do our
Porsche.
best.
You like Porsche?
Portia's nice.
What do you prefer?
Lambo.
Okay, see,
Really?
see now you heard what her thoughts are.
Yeah,
So
she's
you
gonna-
and
so
Kevin,
thanks to you, she's
and
gonna ask for a raise.
you and Kevin. Is that Kevin?
No,
I
Kirk.
the little
Kirk,
joystick.
are you hearing this, Kirk?
Yeah, right?
Lamborghini. And it's not Mexican, okay?
I'm sure
Right?
good old Mr. Kirk probably has one or two parked. somewhere.
Yeah. Better start sharing that shit. She might be hanging out with, Michael here. I'm just saying, people bounce around, right? It is what it is. You've been warned.
We've been warned.
Or they can girl power team up and you're really screwed. So
Right?
they'll just do the other stuff. But, I really can't thank you guys enough for what you've brought here today because it gives me a lot more light to the world. You know what I mean? There's still some good people out there. I do some of these shows. I'm like, sure you want to tape that? Because I'm deleting this shit when you leave, okay? So, it is what it is. I want to hear your company name, the telephone number, and what you do. You're going to have to do a shout out for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Right? So,
we serve the
first and last name?
Michael Lamphere.
Okay.
We
How do they
serve-
get a hold of you, Michael? Come on, let me do this.
We serve Southern California area. They can call us at 909-243-2086. Our website, www.aysplumbingrouter.com or Instagram.
You got that domain?
Yeah.
AYS Plumbing Root. That's a keyword.
Yeah,
You knew it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
God.
we're big on Instagram at AYS Plumbing. But yeah, you reach us there anytime, 24/7.
And what areas do you cover?
Our main home base this year is Upland, but we do the
Like
whole
40, 50 mile
50
radius of
50
Upland?
mile radius. Yeah.
Okay.
So we go really far, and if anybody needs anything, 24/7.
And he doesn't know what an RFP is until he met me.
Yeah, I'm
Here
young.
we go.
I'm new in the game. We're only
There
3
you
years
are.
old.
You don't look a day over like
So,
16.
Yeah.
He does. He has a
16 and a
face.
half.
Yeah, the baby face, right? So give me the name again.
AYS Plumbing and Rooter.
And Upland, California.
Upland, California is our home.
He's in my backyard, so if you don't call this guy, you remember 45, 200 millimeter plastic tape and everything else. I'm gonna take you down, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
an
agree.
honor to meet you. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you for having me.
And
I
I
appreciate it.
can't wait for you to double your double, right? I'm getting kind of hungry. Did I say double?
Double.
But congratulations, man.
Thank you.
5-6 years in the business. Boom.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
the epitome of success.
Thank you.
All right, Frank.
Aero Disposal Services. We do roll off, hauling and disposal for construction only, and I really have to be explicit about that because a lot of people just makes the world a difference. We only deal with contractors, general contractors, small contractors, contractors of all sizes, and you could reach us at 626-336-2255. You could ask for the lovely Miss Marisol because Lord knows I don't get commission. So you're gonna
In
throw
that
us.
case, it's
if you're gonna-
626-862-9115.
Okay, I don't remember your cell phone, but you can look us up on LinkedIn. You can look us up on IG. We're under Aero Disposal Services. Call the beautiful Marisol. She'll take care of each and every single one of your needs in relation to trash.
Exactly.
And if
So-
you're a clown, she's gonna take the trash out.
Yeah.
Right?
So we offer extremely competitive rates, out of this world service, and we're just all a bunch of good people, and you're gonna
Frank,
love it.
you're a gentleman and a scholar.
I try, sir. I
And
try.
I'm very happy you had to go through those things. You came out on top, dude.
You know what?
You came out on top.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
and I'm grateful to that.
And you did it. You did it yourself. You pulled yourself out.
Hey,
And now you're a stud. He's about ready to get into romance.
You're making me blush. I love it. But you know what? Thank you so much for having us.
No, you're a gentleman
I had
scholar.
a blast. When Marisol laughs, I know she's having a blast. And shout out to the beautiful Rocio again for making this all happen.
Yeah,
We had a great time.
There she is. And Marisol,
Yes.
Give me your info really quick. I know
Okay.
you work with Frank, but I got to hear from you.
Okay, my name is Marisol Vasquez. Of course, I'm your sales girl at Arrow Disposal Services. Give me a call. Phone number is 626-862-9115.
You're definitely a ball of fire. You are. I want to see some of these layers peel back. I was just like, oh damn. And I thought I was crazy, right? No?
You have no idea.
I haven't seen anything
Oh,
yet.
you haven't.
Okay,
Hey, but you know,
as
you
her
could-
eyes are big like this.
Just hey, do us all a favor.
Right?
Call one of your ex-PD buddies and
do a background?
and do a background on her. Real quick. You're gonna
She's
be
got
pleasant.
what? Oh
And you're gonna
my
see exactly
God.
why she's our people.
And you, young lady, Rocio, you are a magnet. Did you know that? You're a magnet for success. Has anybody ever told you that?
No, but I think it's all from hard work. So everything.
I don't think all of it's from hard work. I think hard work is who you are anyways. I think you're built like that, right? And you had to go through the everythings, if you will, to experience who you are today. And I remember I said, "Oh, would you change it?" You would change it, right? But we can't, number one. And number two, you won't, because you're just going to get better. I see you on frickin' fire, man. Anytime I think of the word insurance, why does your picture pop up in my head?
We need a billboard for her.
I mean, am I
Rocio's
right?
Insurance.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go.
Adriana's competition.
And we'll have a maximum on a Chihuahua.
You know what? Adriana doesn't have shit on Rocio.
She got nothing on you, sister. And you know what? Sergio kind of does an insurance thing that's next door too. And so, it's all relative, am I right? So I just want to say kudos to you and thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and wherever else you can dig. Look at that smile. The smile alone. And I think your positive outlook on life and attitude is very infectious. And that's a good thing because I'm telling you, we're going to see the billboard one day. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's there. So any support from me, any one of these people, you don't even have to ask. You just pick up the phone and say, I have this old question. I know you're an old fart, and I need some wisdom. Please do so. Anything we need to do, you want to borrow the studio, whatever you want to do, start your own podcast, your video cast. I'm down for that. So do you and do it well. And I know this, whatever she does, she's going to knock it out of the park. Do you feel that? I mean, it's just, it is what it is. So congratulations on being you, the true you.
Thank you. I appreciate all the support. And of course, I can't do it with these amazing people, Michael, Frank, Marri, Marisol,
Your
you,
team.
Chris. Yes.
Team, right?
It's all about, everybody's just in it together. We're all collaboration. So behind me, there's a large team. And I'm just very grateful for all of you guys extending your friendship and letting me experience this with you guys.
Oh.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, young lady. Right? You ain't seen nothing yet?
Yep.
All right. Well, I
think I heard that in a massage parlor too.
Just the tip.
This guy, I'm telling you. Am I right?
Yes.
You're in trouble, son. We're going to have to check with your wife. Anyways.
Eric, if you're listening,
Anyways.
I've never been to a massage parlor.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? All right. Well, thanks, everybody. My name is Christopher Moss. We are the Energy Hour Podcast. Today is Thursday. See that senility is just... Is it the 63 number? No. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's okay.
You got a
can
lot of
say
juice
it.
left.
Juice. That's what my girlfriend says. Anyways, sorry, honey, I didn't mean that. But I did. We are the Energy Hour Podcast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in cyberspace. Thanks again.
This has been the Energy Hour Podcast. If it's home improvements, real estate, house flipping, or just life in general, we're talking about it. It's our passion. And between Christopher, Robert, and Steven, they're your secret sauce to get you to the next level and beyond. We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, hit the website at QHIinc.com/TEO. And we'll catch you next time on the Energy Hour Podcast.
Capture the joyful magic of the holiday season with Virtual Santa. Virtual Santa is a high-definition projection effect that walks, waves, laughs, eats cookies, and puts presents under the tree. From outside, it's so real, you swear Santa's in your house. Virtual Santa, originally seen on ABC's The Great Christmas Light Fight. You can choose from traditional Virtual Santa or new African American Santa. Holiday effects include Virtual Santa, Mrs. Claus, Santa's Workshop with Christmas elves, and so much more. Buy one effect or a bundle. Available in HD DVD, digital download, or USB flash drive. Also available in LED projection bundles. For a winning Christmas display that will delight your neighbors young and old, visit us at virtualsanta.com and become known as the house where Santa lives. Virtual Santa, where holiday spirit begins.
Welcome to Drone 9. Located in Upland, California, Drone 9 specializes in drone cinematography for the following industries that are looking for that perfect shot or video: construction, infrastructure, and project management. Sell better: residential and commercial real estate. Construction survey: see what you haven't seen before. Events and weddings: get that perfect shot when it matters most. Tourism, resort, golf, attraction, destination marketing. For more information, visit them on the internet at drone9.net. That's DRONE 9.net. Drone9.net. Great cinematography.
Welcome to the House Flipping Academy. Learn how to flip houses from start to finish. Tired of being broke working for someone else? If so, then the House Flipping Academy was made for you. Learn more at CMYCINC.com. The House Flipping Academy. Your future is just one house flip away.
Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to Holiday Projection, your ultimate online destination for all things Christmas.
And Halloween. Whether you're looking for LED projector bundles, digital downloads, USB flash drives, or spine-chilling Halloween sound effects, we've got you covered.
Our one-stop shop brings together the magic of Christmas
And the thrill of Halloween.
so you can easily find your favorite holiday effects in one place.
Don't wait. Start shopping now.
Visit us online at holidayprojection.com. Ho, 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 ho.